So I'm not usually one for unboxing videos. I picked up Tonkin at ConSimWorld Expo. Thought about doing an unboxing video and said, I don't really need to do anything like that. And I probably should have prepared a little bit. But as I opened it, I said, wow, that is actually exactly how it was advertised. So you can see I've already started punching it, which is why I wanted to make the video. So you get a note and it tells you about, and it's all over their website too, their EasyPunch counters. So I thought, okay, you know, I don't mind punching out counters and all of that. And I'll sit down in front of the TV on a Saturday and do so, but these are literally EasyPunch counters. It's ridiculous. So there's no, no tufts on the side, nothing. They say that, you don't need to clip them, and you don't need to clip them for the tufts, but they're still pretty sharp, so I think I'll probably end up clipping these. But EasyPunch is not an over exaggeration. I mean, you could shake it and these things are going to come out, and they kind of tell you the counter sheets come shrink wrapped because they anticipate them falling out in transit. That's how easily they're going to come out. Beautiful artwork. So I guess I'll turn the rest of this into an unboxing video, as well as an advertisement for the truth behind their EasyPunch counters. All good all around on these. The map is pretty busy. Good artwork. Everything is very clear what's what. This is obviously forest. This is obviously kind of a rough. There's some mountains. Good size. I like a single mapper. Let's zoom out a little bit. From what I've read of the rules, everything seems to be pretty logically laid out. Tracks on here, boxes for everything. Even a little port marker there. There is terrain effects chart, single-sided. Again, just well laid out charts. Player aid that is 11 by 17, single-sided, which I'm not really sure why it wasn't just an 8.5 by 11 single or double-sided, but this works, and it's handy to have everything at a glance on one sheet instead of having to flip back and forth. So I definitely appreciate that. One thing with the player aid sheet, I haven't gotten all the way through the rules. Which obviously aren't in this box that on my nightstand. Quite a few tables and charts, but from the rules, everything seems to be pretty easy. So I think it's just going to be kind of a matter of referencing that thing as play is going along. And then there are, I believe, 6 scenario cards, or 7. What am I looking at here beforehand? Oh, so that's what it is. So there's 6 scenarios on 3 cards, front and back. This number 6 looks like it's kind of an intro training scenario. Very detailed on everything, but it gives you a historical force and just kind of a generic game setup. I'm assuming this is for the campaign. It's the reinforcement chart. And it goes through April of 1954 down here. Again, really detailed for what seems to be a simple game. Simple in a good way. And then a battle board here with the combat results, as well as every modifier, which is awesome. I have a really hard time with combat modifiers and remembering everything that needs to be remembered. So having it here and I can just run through the list is great. And this is interesting. I want to see how this is going to play out. if there's a stack here and then whatever's going on, if it's going to be a tactical thing or if it's just going to be an ease of use thing. Beautiful game. I like how everything's put together, and these EasyPunch counters are more than I would have expected. It's on par with kind of what you'd expect out of a Euro game. You can just get these things right out of the sprues. Very exciting.